You're a busy professional. You don't have time for fluff. You need strategies that work, and you need them fast. Welcome to Busy Bro Fast Wellness with me, your host, Alan Welsh. We're here to give you science-backed hacks and actionable tips to boost your focus, minimize friction, and maximize your results. Less time, more impact. It's time to get well, stay strong, and thrive. Let's get to it. Hello and welcome back to Busy Pro Fast Wellness. This is the show for busy professionals who want quick, simple ways to feel great, stay sharp and live well. And this episode is a true milestone because it's number 60. And dare I say, it's incredible. Next year, I'll turn 60. This isn't just a coincidence. It's a perfect prompt to reflect on what it actually means to live well, to keep moving forward, and to seize every single day we have. And today I'd like to start off with a quote that defines my philosophy. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. And this is by Jon Kabat-Zinn. And this quote, it captures the truth of a varied life. And I've learned that life never really settles. But if you can master your balance, and trust me, I know that's easier said than done at times, but if you can ride just about anything. The truth is, I haven't always lived with balance. For many years, I leaned on alcohol to get me through my days. It felt just like a natural process. I mean, I wasn't drinking during the day, I hasten to add. I was always somebody who would, it was 6 o'clock and onwards, but I would crack open a beer, drink some wine, obviously, during the meal, probably get an equivalent of about a bottle of wine a night on most evenings, drink every day as well. But that constant consumption was just part of a pattern for me. I didn't really think much about it, especially in my 30s and 40s. But I just pushed hard. I was just chasing those results. And I kept neglecting the necessity of recovery and balance during that period of time as well. But over the last few years, I've honestly turned a real corner. I found a different rhythm that delivers something far more valuable. And that's genuine clarity, purpose, and that's such an important place to be, which is your peace of mind. And today, I live minutes from the Mediterranean. I teach at the UPV, with the university here in Valencia. And yes, I can still outcycle and outrun most people half my age. And I jest not. This is actually true. And that is because even during those years when I was drinking hard, I was still out there. I was still sort of going out, running a lot, cycling a lot. So this isn't just luck or what I'd call pure fluke. This is what is known as a flow. It's really the result of learning precisely when to push and crucially when to release. And this journey has taught me an even deeper lesson, and that is inner freedom. And I refer to inner freedom for the mind, more than the inner freedom of what you can do when you want to do it, but just having that tranquility in your mind. Because in our world that's becoming increasingly digital, monitored, and fast-paced, I believe our greatest liberty is internal. And I want you to think about that for a moment. We are living in an age when we are lured in to constant distraction. Wherever you look, you can see people are glued to their smartphones. They're scrolling, they're connecting, they're looking for information, and ultimately being distracted by the next shiny object. And your true freedom isn't in your devices or your data. It's in your ability to think clearly, to breathe deeply, and stay present. And also to choose your response. What are you going to do? Because it's really up to you. You are the master of your own destiny. That sounds a bit cliche, but that just came to mind at that moment. Interestingly enough, this morning I got up. I was lucky enough to go down to the beach at about 8:10, see the sunrise here in Valencia. And there are very few people on the beach at that particular time, even though it's glorious out there. There are lots of people sort of walking, but actually on the beach itself. And those people that were, there were many just sitting and meditating. I know that sounds quite woo-woo, but it was the sun coming up. It was a beautiful sunrise, as it often is here. And people are really thinking, I suppose now there's been a shift, whether that's come from after COVID or because of the anticipation of what seems to be hopefully not inevitable, but digital control. So people are thinking, well, what can we do? So that's just something, an aside, which I thought I'd remark on now. So yeah, the one sort of form of control that no external system or digital prison can take away from you is your mind. So you keep that intact and do everything you can in your power to train your mind like you would your body. Inner freedom. And to help you protect that inner freedom, I have here 2 simple ideas to integrate the power of flow into your busy week. So when life feels manic, this is a signal that you're gripping on too tightly. You're trying to control every outcome, perfect every detail, or multitask yourself into exhaustion. So I want you to try this as a quick reflection. Number 1, bring to mind one thing today that is causing you the most stress. Number 2, now ask yourself, what if I stopped forcing this? And 3, could I let it unfold naturally, approaching this with curiosity instead of control? And that simple mental shift, it immediately releases a torrent of mental tension. You stop fighting the current, and you often invite better, less forced results. And the next idea is a micro pause. So between every task, insert a quick 20-second pause. So if you finish that email, stop. Inhale gently. Exhale slowly. And notice the air around you. Notice the light. Notice the weight of your feet on the floor. So this is your reset button. Micropauses are tiny, powerful acts of autonomy. They are proof that you can step out of the relentless current of pressure and choose presence instead. It's an active exercise of your inner freedom. And as I reach 60 episodes and look ahead to 60 years, I've realized something. Wellness isn't a finish line. It's a rhythm. Some days are smooth, others are choppier. But as long as you keep showing up with curiosity and an understanding of flow, you'll not only stay afloat, but you'll thrive. So protect your inner freedom. Stay curious. Stay kind to yourself and keep moving forward. And I'd like to leave you with a quote that speaks to the power of deliberate action and intentional forward momentum. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. And that's by Maya Angelou. Thank you so much for being part of Busy Pro Fast Wellness for 60 episodes. If this message resonated, please share it with someone who could use a little flow in their day. Until next time, stay well, stay free, and keep riding those waves. Goodbye for now.